Today's regional forecast. Current regional conditions. The current radar showing any precipitation in your area. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. Special regional information. The forecast for cities nationwide. Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions. Your local radar showing any precipitation and its movement during the past 90 minutes. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. The extended forecast. Your local 36-hour forecast. Today's regional forecast. Current regional conditions. The current radar showing any precipitation in your area. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. Special regional information. The forecast for cities nationwide. Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions. Your local radar, showing any precipitation and its movement during the past 90 minutes. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. The extended forecast. Your local 36-hour forecast. Today's regional forecast. Current regional conditions. The current radar showing any precipitation in your area. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. Special regional information. The forecast for cities nationwide.
Myrtle Beach is packed with things to do, but not all of them are worth your time. In this video, I'm sharing 10 of the best things to do in Myrtle Beach so you can plan a better trip. Starting with number 10, play around a mini golf. You really should not visit Myrtle Beach without playing at least one game of mini golf because after all, Myrtle Beach is known as the mini golf capital of the world. Seriously, as I drive up and down the Myrtle Beach Strip, sometimes I wonder if there's more mini golf courses than there are restaurants here. And the thing is, there are a ton of awesome mini golf courses to choose from. And if you want to know my top 3 courses, then you want to check out my 78-page Myrtle Beach travel guide over at mytravelguidesusa.com. You will find fun-themed courses all across the area, from Surfside Beach to the main Myrtle Beach Strip and even up into North Myrtle Beach, making mini golf one of those classic Myrtle Beach experiences almost everyone ends up doing. And if you're a golfer, then you're going to love Myrtle Beach as well. There's a ton of great public golf courses here to choose from. Coming in at number 9 is go see a Pelicans game. Myrtle Beach's minor league baseball team is always a great time to go check it out. I highly recommend it, and it offers a 4.8 out of 5 star rating on Google. So if you're visiting Myrtle Beach during the baseball season, catching a game is a fun and affordable way to spend an evening, especially if they're doing fireworks that night. The team plays at the beautiful Pelicans ballpark, where the atmosphere is family friendly and really is a great little ballpark. Even if you're not a huge baseball fan, this is a relaxed local experience that lets you enjoy America's pastime just minutes away from the beach. Number 8. the Family Kingdom Amusement Park, featuring a 4.3 out of 5 rating on Google. If you enjoy classic amusement parks by the ocean, then Family Kingdom Amusement Park is definitely worth checking out while you're in Myrtle. As someone who loves amusement parks, I've always thought Family Kingdom is one of the best seaside parks along the entire East Coast. And the best part is, Family Kingdom is also adding a major new attraction, a 100-foot tall roller coaster with 3 inversions that'll become the Southeast only single roller coaster when it opens. Pair that with Swamp Fox, which is one of the best wooden coasters in all the Southeast, and you've got a park that perfectly blends old school charm with exciting new thrills. It's definitely worth checking out. Number 7. Ripley's Aquarium of Myrtle Beach with a 4.5 rating. If you're looking for a great way to escape the heat or dodge an afternoon rainstorm, Ripley's Aquarium of Myrtle Beach, located at Broadway at the beach, is one of the best indoor attractions in the area. The aquarium features 2 floors of exhibits and animal encounters, and it's easy to spend a couple hours exploring everything here. If you love penguins, you'll definitely want to visit Penguin Playhouse, one of the most popular exhibits where you can watch these playful birds swim, slide, and interact up close. Another highlight is the Dangerous Reef Tunnel, where you walk beneath a massive tank filled with sharks, rays, and sea turtles that glide right above you. I recommend planning to spend at least 2 hours here, and even longer if you want to take your time enjoying all the exhibits and interactive experiences. Number 6. Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament, coming in with a 4.6 rating. Get ready to enjoy a 4-course meal while cheering your favorite knight as they compete in thrilling joust and test a skill at this awesome fun dinner show. This 2-hour experience is fun for all ages and has become one of the top-rated dinner shows in the entire country, making it a great choice for families visiting Myrtle Beach. Doors open about 90 minutes before your showtime, and I recommend arriving early because there's plenty of entertainment to enjoy before the main event begins. Between the exciting tournament action, lively crowd atmosphere, and the chance for kids to cheer for their knight, this family-friendly experience is one of the most memorable dinner shows in Myrtle Beach. But it's not my favorite. Number 5. Barefoot Landing, coming in with a 4.6 rating. This might just be one of the best hidden gems in the entire Myrtle Beach area, and here is why. At Barefoot Landing, you'll find a great mix of shops, restaurants, and entertainment set along the water, but with a much more relaxed atmosphere than you're going to find over at Broadway at the beach. My wife and I have visited both, and while they're both great, we personally enjoy the ambiance and the vibe over at Barefoot Landing a little bit more. It's simply quieter, less crowded, and has a charming coastal feel, really make it an enjoyable place to walk around. There are plenty of things for both adults and kids to do here, along with a great collection of restaurants and bars and entertainment. And if you're staying north of the main Myrtle Beach Strip, this is honestly one of the best places to grab lunch or dinner while you're in town. With a 4.7 out of 5 rating is number 4, Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show. Now in my opinion, this is the best dinner show that you're going to find in Myrtle Beach. From the incredible pirate-themed atmosphere to the food and the action-packed show itself, there's always something happening and it's a ton of fun for the entire family. We have seen the show twice now, and both of our kids absolutely loved it. The combination of the acrobats, the pirate battles, live animals, and the impressive special effects really make it an entertaining experience from start to finish. And just like Medieval Times, I recommend arriving at least an hour before showtime so you can enjoy the pre-show entertainment and explore the pirate village before the main event begins. The food was delicious, and for my kids, seeing the sea lions was easily their favorite part of the entire show. And of course, you cannot visit Myrtle Beach without spending some time near the water. And if you want some of the best beach areas, I recommend Surfside Beach and North Myrtle Beach. You can also add activities like parasailing, kayaking, or a fishing charter if you want to experience more of the ocean side of Myrtle Beach. Now, if you want to know which ocean activities I recommend doing and what's worth your time, then I recommend checking out my Myrtle Beach downloadable travel guide. Number 3. Skywheel Myrtle Beach with a 4.6 rating. If you are looking for some of the best views of the Myrtle Beach area, then you definitely cannot pass up a ride on the Skywheel, one of the most iconic landmarks along the Grand Strand. You know, an attraction like this was going to show up on the top 10 list for Myrtle Beach, and rightfully so. It really is awesome. You're going to enjoy a relaxing ride inside a climate-controlled gondola, slowly rising high above the ocean front as the wheel makes several rotations. And the best part is that it moves at a very comfortable pace, giving you plenty of time to take in the incredible views. The sights of the beach, the Atlantic Ocean, and Myrtle Beach Boardwalk are absolutely spectacular from the top. Standing 200 feet tall, the Skywheel has been a Myrtle Beach icon ever since it opened in 2011, and it's easily one of the best ways to see the coastline from a whole new perspective. Now it's time for a quick extra bonus tip, and we head to the boardwalk. I do recommend checking out the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk. It's not a part of this top 10 really, because it's kind of small, but it really is cool just to walk through it and see it. Number 2. Broadway at the Beach, featuring a 4.6 out of 5 rating. Now this place is just, what's the right word here? Fun! Broadway at the Beach is the most popular entertainment complex that you're going to find in Myrtle Beach, and rightfully so. There's something here for everyone. From family-friendly attractions and mini golf to some awesome shops, nightlife, and live entertainment, you can easily spend several hours here exploring the area. And one of the best parts is that parking is free, and it's also completely free to walk around and enjoy the atmosphere, which makes it a great place to visit even if you're just looking for something to do in the evening. You'll also find a huge variety of restaurants here, ranging from casual spots to full sit-down dining options. Overall, a trip to Myrtle Beach doesn't feel complete without experiencing Broadway at the beach. Now before we get into the number one thing to do in Myrtle Beach, if you want to know which tourist traps to avoid, plus my recommended places to stay, the best times to visit, and money savings tips, then head over to mytravelguidesusa.com and download my Myrtle Beach travel guide. Coming in at number 1 is Myrtle Beach State Park with a 4.7 out of 5 rating. If you're looking for one of the best places to experience the natural beauty of Myrtle Beach, then Myrtle Beach State Park absolutely deserves the number 1 spot on this list. You will find wide, clean beaches, a scenic fishing pier, nature trails, a nature center, and even a campground if you want to stay the night right by the beach. And to get some of the best views of the park and the surrounding coastline, I highly recommend walking all the way out to the end of the fishing pier, because the views of the Atlantic Ocean are incredible and it's a great place to just relax and take in the scenery. It is especially beautiful during sunset when the sky lights up over the water and the whole area becomes incredibly peaceful. If you want to experience a quieter side of Myrtle Beach away from the busy tourist areas, the Myrtle Beach State Park is easily one of the best places to do it. So now I want to know, which Myrtle Beach attraction are you looking forward to experiencing the most? You know what to do, let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, be adventurous, and never stop traveling.
Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions. Your local radar, showing any precipitation and its movement during the past 90 minutes. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. The extended forecast. Your local 36-hour forecast. Today's regional forecast. Current regional conditions. The current radar showing any precipitation in your area. Intensity is indicated by the color code at the top of the screen. Special regional information. The forecast for cities nationwide.
This 53 miles of coastline was once where pirates like Blackbeard came to find treasure. Today, families come to this region to find treasure of a different kind.
Welcome to Myrtle Beach!
If one word could describe Myrtle Beach, it would be variety. Where else do you have so much forested areas, just blocks from the beach? Not only variety in its geography, but also in its activities and things to do. Last week, we showed the nature, the boat tours, the beaches, and the outskirts of the Grand Strand. This week, we show 3 entertainment districts, amusement parks, 4 more beach piers, 5 RV campgrounds, and a couple more nature areas.
Like, that's the dog what's a YouTuber.
In this video, we'll start in North Myrtle Beach at Barefoot Landing, then to a dinner show where you can see Blackbeard, Calico Jack, and Salty, as well as some incredibly talented pirates and shipmates. We'll take you to a bike and run park. We travel down the coast to the Apache Pier and Campground, to Gardens by the Sea, then to Myrtle Beach's #1 attraction, Broadway at the Beach. Show the Ripley's Aquarium, as well as 4 other Ripley's attractions. Give a complete tour of the famous mile-long boardwalk, from the 14th Avenue Pier to the 2nd Avenue Pier, and a ride on the iconic Skywheel. We'll show 4 additional RV campgrounds, 3 of them right on the beach, then take you to Myrtle Beach State Park. While our name is Tampa Aerial Media, we film travel promos across the USA. Next month will be New England Dreams, which will be a long version from our Fall Colors series. Also, a Florida East Coast vs. Florida West Coast video. And in the fall, a new series of the Florida Keys. So subscribe for all that and more. We also post previews and raw footage for channel members, which is just $3. That, as well as super chats and the liking and the sharing of our videos, all help to pay for the expenses of filming, so very much appreciated. I hope our videos can be an aid for you as you fight the daily stresses of life and plan your getaways. And now, the second of our 2-part Myrtle Beach series. Another sunrise over the 2nd Avenue Pier. We'll come back here when we show the boardwalk. We are going to start near Barefoot Landing in North Myrtle Beach at Alligator Adventure. This is one of the largest facilities for reptile life in the world. There's more than just alligators and crocodiles, but you'll find flamingos, frogs, bobcats, kookaburras, llamas, hyenas, ostriches, massive turtles, and more. There's live shows. It's $37 for adults, $27 for children 4 through 12. Next to Alligator Adventure is the Duplin Winery, where you can sample 8 pre-selected wines for a $20 tasting fee. That includes gourmet cheese dip and homemade crackers. Barefoot Landing is one of 2 massive dining, shopping, entertainment complexes in Myrtle Beach. While this is not as large as Broadway at the beach, it's still pretty large, and there's plenty to do. There's the Barefoot Queen, a riverboat, with a 90-minute lunch cruise or a 2-hour dinner cruise down the Intracoastal Waterway. The Alabama Theater hosts a beach-themed variety show with country, classic rock, and Broadway music. There's the Dockside Village stage for concerts. This is an ideal place for dinner with children, as there's plenty of play areas to keep the kids occupied. There's a little kiddie train, bungee trampolines, a carousel, a zip line, and some of the restaurants have their own play areas like Lulu's, where there's a ropes course, beach volleyball, and games. There's the Crooked Hammock Brewery, with a large AstroTurf area with games, playgrounds, and hammocks. And they also have Tortuga Island, a tiki bar right on the lake. There's a Riverwalk area along the Intracoastal Waterway, good for sunsets. Here there's the Big Chill Island House with a treehouse lounge and rooftop deck. Also Taco Mundo. And there's the River City Grill, where I'm dining with the Smoky Mountain family, known for the best burgers in Myrtle Beach. And on Monday evenings at 10 p.m., there's fireworks over the lake. It was a pretty decent show. I think went on for about 15 minutes. Now, just inside of Myrtle Beach city limits is the Carolina Opry with a musical variety show.
Hello to the Crimson Pirates!
And next door is the Pirate's Voyage.
I am Davy Jones!
We've shown this in our Pigeon Forge video. There are some slight differences. This is the area, though, where Pirate Blackbeard did sail, specifically Murrel's Inlet.
On to the scurvy, sea dog.
And Calico Jack here was also a real pirate who sailed in the Caribbean. Here they battle on and around a full-size pirate ship with some amazing pyrotechnics. Jaw-dropping acrobatics over a 15-foot lagoon. There's impressive cinematic segments with aerial routines, mermaids, Salty the Sea Lion, dogs, and lots of crowd interactive competition, singing and dancing. All while you eat a 4-course feast of roasted chicken and ham with an apple turnover or chocolate coconut cake for dessert. There's also animal encounters for an extra fee where you can meet Salty. Now we head back to the coast, to the Apache Pier campground, with pools, activities room, play area. There's fully furnished vacation rentals here, as well as RV campsites. While this pier is part of the campground, you don't have to be staying at the campground to use the pier, but there is a $5 parking fee and a $2 fee to walk the pier. At 1,200 feet, this is the longest wooden pier on the East Coast. During the summer, there's live music nightly with a dance floor. It is $12 for adults to fish on the pier, or $10 for children. There's also the Grouper's Restaurant for food and an arcade at the base of the pier. If you like a high-rise, south of the pier is Mason Surmer Condo Resort. You can book on Verbal. This little inlet area here is the good news. This is a real nice park with a grassy area along the beach, with a pirate-themed playground, fitness station, benches, grills, and a little garden area. But bad news is there's only 3 parking spots, and one of them is handicapped. But there are vacation rentals across the street, like at the Anchorage 2 or the Drayton House. You can find on Verbal. On the beach, you can rent 2 chairs and an umbrella for $50 a day. From Gardens by the Sea, we head 5 miles inland. Just off of Route 31 is the Horry County Bike and Run Park. This is also known as the Hulk, named for its hilly terrain. This is a 7-mile trail that goes through the Carolina Pines along the edge of the Intracoastal Waterway, with bank turns, bumps, bridges. On the trail, you have options for a more challenging path with jumps or take the easier route. There is a separated trail for running or walking. This trail also connects with the East Coast Greenway, a 3,000-mile bike path that runs from Maine to Florida. Next, we arrive at Broadway at the beach, where the Ripley's Aquarium is at. This was the first of 3 Ripley's Aquariums built. Very similar to the one we showed in our Gatlinburg video a month ago, but there are some differences. There's not a penguin march here like they have at the Aquarium of the Smokies, but there is a scuba diver and mermaid dive show here. There are lots of penguins here though. In fact, you can climb underneath the penguin playhouse and stick your head out of a glass bubble for pictures. There's a long, impressive glass tunnel with a moving escalator where you see among the sea life hammerhead sharks, huge manta rays, and massive sea turtles. For an extra $10, they also have this narrated glass-bottom little boat tour over the Indo-Pacific coral reef. For the aquarium by itself, it's $43 for adults, $27 for kids 6 to 11, or $15 for children 3 to 5. Or you can do combo tickets for Ripley's 5 other attractions. All of them are at the boardwalk area. There's Crazy Golf, an indoor mini golf with neon glowing lights. Ripley's Illusions, where you have optical, photographic, and interactive illusions. Mirror Maze. And Ripley's Believe It or Not. And also the Haunted Adventure. Be aware, this does get a little freaky as you walk through the corridors of a crime scene. Broadway at the Beach is a large entertainment and shopping center around a lake, the largest in South Carolina. There's the Pavilion Amusement Park with 2 separate areas. You have the Fun Park on the west end with a 360 observation wheel. It's $16 to ride, a carousel, and other slower moving rides. Also, there's Wonderworks, an indoor amusement park for the mind. We showed one of these in our Branson video. And there's the Action Park in the center of Broadway at the beach. This has more faster-paced rides, like the Riptide Slide. You can do an all-day wristband for $45 or 2 days for $65. On the lake, you have the jet boat, which is separate from the fun park. It is $27 for adults, $23 for children 12 and under. They do 2 laps around the lake with lots of turns. For something slower, there's the paddle boat and leisure boats. There's the Soar and Explore zip line, where you fly over the lake for $27. And there's a ropes course too. You can do combo tickets for Wonderworks, the zip line, and the ropes course. That is $50 for adults, $45 for children 5 to 12. And there's bungee trampolines, which is $16.
That was fun!
New since our previous video here is the Hangout, with a live music stage outdoors and a DJ indoors. Lots of high-energy group dancing fun. They even allow you to stand on top of the tables. My kind of place. They have burgers and fresh seafood. Outside, there's hourly foam parties, long games. There's a new Pop Stroke here. That's an upscale mini-golf with the restaurant and bar. In the evenings, you'll find street performers. For shows, there's the Broadway Theater, and also a magician show that is inside the Wonderworks building. With all the entertainment, you almost forget this is a pretty decent shopping center too, with lots of benches to relax. And there's a wide variety of restaurants here, including a Margaritaville, Paula Deen's, Hard Rock Cafe, Senior Frogs, and another Grumpy Monks. Also considered part of Broadway at the Beach, but located a mile away, is the Broadway Grand Prix with 7 go-kart tracks, 2 mini golf courses, and an indoor arcade. For water fun, there's Myrtle Waves. This is the largest of 5 water parks in the area. Was rated the 11th best water park in the U.S. It has 22 slides and 12 water rides. It is $47 for those over 48 inches and $37 for those under 48 inches. Ages 2 and under are free. Near Myrtle Waves is the Hollywood Wax Museum, Hannah's Mirror Maze, and also a haunted house with animatronics. You can get an all-access pass for all 3. Alright, now let's head to the boardwalk area. On the way, the Sea Captain's House. This is a popular restaurant with a pool and dining deck right on the beach. They have a buffet-style breakfast. The pet-friendly Blue Palmetto Resort on the left. You can book on Expedia. There's Riptide's Oceanfront Grill, which has a rooftop bar. And on the right, the Beach House, a Surf Shack themed bar and grill. Parking around the boardwalk can get a little expensive. Your bigger lots near the boardwalk can run about $15 to $20 for 2 to 3 hours. But you can look for metered parking along the street, which is $3 per hour. Your beach access points away from the boardwalk or at the 2nd Avenue Pier are $15 all day. We are going to start at the north end of the boardwalk, just a couple of blocks north of the 14th Avenue Pier. Here is the Pier 14 Grill, which has some of the most scenic dining on Myrtle Beach. This pier is $1 to walk on, or $7 to fish on. On the end of the pier is a little elevated tiered seating deck. There's lounger rentals available through Lax Beach Service. It's $50 for 2 chairs and an umbrella.
Let us have some fun. Oh girl, you know we're one. 2 of us, 1 on 1. Live it up when you can. Oh.
We arrive now at the iconic Sky Wheel. It is $21 to ride 4 revolutions on the wheel. It takes you 200 feet in the air with a nice view of Pier 14, the boardwalk, the beach, and Ocean Avenue. At nighttime, it really lights up. At the base of the Sky Wheel is the Land Shark Grill with a deck overlooking the ocean. And next to the Sky Wheel is Pilar Park. This is where your outdoor concerts and entertainment is at. Bailey and I enjoying some pistachio ice cream in a pup cup from the Paradise Creamery a block away from the park.
Every time, every day, anytime, anywhere. Every time, every day, anytime, baby, anywhere.
We enter the center of the boardwalk where the eateries and arcades are at. There's Mo Moon's, famous for their fish bowls and pineapples with tropical drinks, indoor and outdoor seating on the boardwalk. I normally don't mention gift shops, but this Gay Dolphin is famous, the tout being the nation's largest gift shop. There's the Hurricane's Daiquiri Bar, Abraham's Gyros for Mediterranean food. There's the Boardwalk Arcade and also Fun Plaza Arcade, Dirty Don's Oyster Bar and Grill, and the Oceanfront Bar and Grill. Been here for over 90 years. And around the corner is the Bowery, a rustic bar that hosts country and rock shows. This boardwalk underwent significant improvements in 2022 at the time of our previous video. At that time, this boardwalk was halfway done in its revitalization, as you see Bella there, and now Bailey. They replaced the old pine deck with a more weather-resistant composite planks. The boardwalk was expanded to 1.2 miles, begins at 17th Avenue, and ends just beyond the 2nd Avenue Pier. The south section, from 8th Avenue, features a meandering path with benches and landscaping. This section is less busier, offers a more relaxed experience.
I'm feeling nice when I'm with you. Daily good vibes, that's how we do.
We end at the 2nd Avenue Pier. If you don't mind a scenic mile walk to the Skywheel and Boardwalk eateries, this is a better place to park. $3 an hour or $15 a day, less busier. And there's free parking, I believe, on the dirt lot across the street. The Wicked Tuna offers a rooftop dining area with a great view over the beach. This is the pier we showed the sunrise from. It is $2 to walk this pier, or $10 to fish. The very end of the pier is closed. In this shot from our 2022 video, you see it damaged from Hurricane Matthew. Well, a few months after that, it fell into the ocean, so they just closed that section off. No word on when it will be repaired. And another 3 blocks down the beach, near the Westgate Myrtle Beach Resort, is the Family Kingdom Amusement Park, generally geared for younger kids, but some attractions for older kids. This is a long-time Myrtle Beach attraction, with over 35 rides, including the Swamp Fox, a classic wooden roller coaster, lifting to a height of 72 feet. It is $45 for an all-day unlimited wristband. We have featured Westgate a couple of times, showed them in our Orlando, Disney and Universal Studios video. They offer lots of vacation packages that include the entertainment. Myrtle Beach is known as the capital of the world for mini golf. Not going to show many on this video, other than this Mount Atlanticus here, one of the bigger ones, but you can see our previous video where we showed 7 of them. As I mentioned in the opening, I think one of the biggest advantages of Myrtle Beach is you have forested areas for camping right along or close to the beach. A mile from the 2nd Avenue Pier is a KOA. We stayed here in the 2022 video and it was great, all nestled among Carolina pines, full hookups and pull-through sites for RVers, which, by the way, I hope to be one within a year. So I would appreciate your tips on a 20-foot trailer or maybe a Class B van. I need a large dinette for editing. But for the non-RVers, there's a wide variety of cabins here, from deluxe units with kitchen, bath, and showers to more basic rustic cabins, and many of them are pet-friendly. About 4 miles south of the boardwalk is Myrtle Beach State Park. It is $8 for adults, $4 for children 6 to 15. Well worth it. Far cheaper than what you would pay for 2 hours of parking at the boardwalk. It's one of the last beachfront green spaces on the Grand Strand. It does get crowded in the summer though, so come early. Peak hours are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., especially on weekends and holidays. Dogs are allowed here in most outdoor areas and trails, just not on the beach from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., May 1st through Labor Day. Bailey having a meet and greet with Rusty, a lab border collie mix. There's a nature center with programs and events over the summer. There's 2 half-mile trails, one of them an interpretive trail with educational info. And there's large picnic areas under huge sprawling oaks. Lots of gorgeous trees on the Grand Strand. You can camp here as well. They have sites for RVs up to 40 feet, and there's 6 cabins, 200 yards from the beach, equipped with AC, heat, linens, cooking, eating utensils, and TV. There's a very nice wide pier with a gift snack shop with ice cream. This is ADA accessible with a wheelchair entrance and parking. There's a shelter at the end of the pier, and an area for bait buckets. It is $5 to fish from the pier. Being a state park, you'll find lots of birds along this pier. On the beach, there are chair and umbrella rentals available at the lifeguard stations on the beach from mid-May through mid-September. Just south of the state park are 4 RV campgrounds. First, there's Pirate Land with full hookups, RV sites, both in shaded forested areas or right on the beach. Also, fully furnished vacation rentals for weekly stays. Pets are allowed on the campsites, but not in the vacation rentals. Next door is Carolina Shores RV Resort, which used to be Pirate Land too, but now has been redeveloped by Carolina Shores, with premium oceanfront RV sites, 2 rental options for glamping guests, and they are pet-friendly. There's the large Lakewood RV Resort, with a half-mile of beachfront property. With full hookups, 50-amp RV sites, amenities include bathhouses, laundromats, trading posts, a coffee shop, dump station, propane refills, and more. Lots of vacation rentals from 1 to 5 bedrooms that can be booked through LCR Vacation Rentals. And there's also Ocean Lakes Family Campground with the Sandy Harbor Fun Center Water Park with mini golf, a game center, and cafe.
So here's a future YouTube blogger in 2035. She's going to start a channel called Chloe Travels the Rural.
So there you see, the Grand Strand is truly a family vacation destination. It's a couple's getaway. It's a singles destination. There is something here for everyone. Why, I couldn't do this area with just one video. And even with 2 videos, there was so much I didn't show. So maybe if you could mention in the comments below some of the things that you have done here as well, which would be helpful for those planning a Myrtle Beach getaway. Also, while you're in South Carolina, you may want to consider visiting Charleston, a southern historical town, or Greenville, another gorgeous city near the mountains. We did videos of both of them. As mentioned earlier, I have plans on moving to an RV within the next 12 months, Lord willing, mainly because I need to be pumping videos out quicker and want to take more extended trips. Like during the summer of 2026, planning a northern states tour from Maine to at least Idaho, and possibly Alaska. Of course, always in the winter and spring, going to be showing lots of Florida. Going to be cranking out more frequent videos this month, a video comparing Florida's East Coast with Florida's West Coast. And going to do a long version fall colors video showing Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine, and Rhode Island. This 53 miles of coastline was once where pirates like Blackbeard came to find treasure. Today, families come to this region to find treasure of a different kind.
Oh hey, cabin, coffee, trees. You might think I'm in the mountains, but actually I'm in the low country, on the beach, Myrtle Beach.
If you think this is just a beach, you got another thing coming. It's time to gear up, hold on, as we show you what they call the Grand Strand. Welcome to the first of a 2-part series of Myrtle Beach, covering 60 miles of the South Carolina coastline, from the North Carolina border to the Low Country, just south of Pawleys Island. Our first video will show Myrtle Beach city limits and some of North Myrtle Beach. Then next week we'll show Greater Myrtle Beach, including Little River, Cherry Grove, more of North Myrtle Beach, the South Strand areas of Seaside Beach, Garden City Beach, Muro's Inlet, and Pawleys Island. Myrtle Beach has become an ideal getaway for those in the north that want to thaw out from the cold winters, and for those from the south seeking a cooler breeze from the hot Florida beaches. Like Goldilocks, for many it is just right. Vast entertainment options for people of all ages. A place to explore nature and its beautiful coastline. A variety of lodging, camping, and beautiful resorts, with the beach on one side and amusement parks on the other side. In this video, we'll start North Myrtle Beach, show some unique animals at Alligator Adventure. We take you to 2 huge entertainment villages. First, Barefoot Landing, set around a lake with open-air restaurants, breweries, play areas, games. Then Broadway at the beach, with an amusement park, zip lines, museums. We take you inside an aquarium, or you can crawl through a tank with exotic sea life. Take you on a wild and crazy jet boat ride. Show 2 other boat tours along the Intracoastal Waterway. We take you on the famous Myrtle Beach Boardwalk and Promenade, where there is more amusement, a Skywheel, Pier 14, the 2nd Avenue Pier, and further down, Family Kingdom Amusement Park. We'll show you 6 different mini golf courses. We'll tour Myrtle Beach State Park. Myrtle Beach is known for its great food, yum yum, with several seafood buffets. We show 2 good vegan cafes and more. So come join us as we explore the Grand Strand. By helicopter, by boat, by drone, by bike, by foot, and by horse. Well, kind of. I saved a table for you. Can't you just see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? We're going to South Carolina. It's a Myrtle Beach travel guide. Let the fun begin. It is sunrise at the 2nd Avenue Pier on Myrtle Beach. Due to the northeasterly angle of the coastline here, it provides a nice setting for sunrise photography with a pier in the foreground. I prefer that over filming the sun rising and setting straight out over the ocean. Adds more character and depth to the shot. Being our KOA was just under a half mile from the beach, was a quick trip to view the morning sunrise. Myrtle Beach has a lot of options for lodging for both campgrounds and beach resorts. One of the most convenient resorts is the newly renovated, pet-friendly Westgate Oceanfront Resort, located a half a mile from the 2nd Avenue Pier, which is the south end of the Boardwalk Promenade. There is a lap pool, lazy river, heated pool, and water play area here. I found rates pretty reasonable compared to your typical beachside resorts of this quality and being right in the middle of everything. It is ideal if you have kids, because they are across the street from the Family Kingdom Amusement Park that has over 38 rides, including a classic wooden roller coaster, the Swamp Fox, as well as a steel roller coaster, the Twist and Shout. There are also go-karts, a log flume water ride, bumper cars, and a slingshot drop zone, where you free fall from 110 feet. It is about $36 with tax for both children and adults. On-site parking is $9, so by staying at the Westgate, you don't have to worry about parking. We decided to stay at the KOA as you saw me at the beginning of this video. It is also close to Family Kingdom Amusement Park, only a half a mile. Of course, they have full hookups for RVs. They also have a wide variety of cabins. I chose this basic smaller cabin, which in early May was as little as $75 per day. Of course, late May through September, you're going to pay more. They also have more luxurious cabins, many with a full bath with tub and shower, some with a swing bench on the front porch or hammock in the front of the cabin. I did a cookout the first night with these electric burners. Makes cooking out very easy. I put a link below, highly recommend them. At this KOA there are plenty of trees. Makes for a great atmosphere to have dinner or enjoy early morning coffee. Also a good size outdoor sink for cleaning and plenty of washer and dryers. Golf carts available for rental as well. Let's get started with our tour of Myrtle Beach. We will come back to the 2nd Avenue Pier and the boardwalk later in the video. But for now, we are going to head north and do our tour heading from north to south. We start at Alligator Adventure, adjacent to Barefoot Landing in North Myrtle Beach, one of the largest facilities for reptile life. While it's called Alligator Adventure, there are a lot more than just gators here. You will find African ostriches. They have an average lifespan of 30 to 40 years and can sprint over 43 miles per hour. There are massive turtles, squirrel monkeys, spotted hyenas, bobcats, mountain lions, snakes, owls, Chilean flamingos, and of course a variety of crocs and gators. There are live shows, alligator feedings. It is $33 for adults and $23 for children 4 through 12. Two sweet ladies here, subscribers of ours, they recognize Bella. Next door to Alligator Adventure is the Duplin Winery, a rustic wood-clad venue with tastings that let you sample over 10 pre-selected Duplin wines. A $15 deluxe tasting includes gourmet cheese dip, homemade crackers, and a glass of wine after the tasting. Barefoot Landing is a pet-friendly dining and entertainment village with boardwalks over the lake and around the lake. Several restaurants with outdoor seating. While this is not as big as Boardwalk at the beach, I would say though this is better for outdoor dining. There is the Land Shark Bar and Grill with American grub and tropical drinks. It's called Barefoot Landing, so I thought that meant you go barefoot. But it seems Bella and I were the only ones that were barefoot. The Alabama Theater, where you can see live shows with dancing, singing, comedy, and big-name concerts. The Flying Fish with Southern seafood favorites, sushi, and creative cocktails. Taco Mundo Kitchen and Cantina with Mexican cuisine. Lulu's Beach Theme Restaurant with all kinds of activities. Cornhole in the sand, a challenge ropes course. The Crooked Hammock and Brewery, a brew pub in a family picnic-style environment and backyard-inspired food. So you can see, plenty of things to keep the kids occupied while you enjoy a nice dinner on the lake. Now, I couldn't find a horse ride in Myrtle Beach, so I figured this merry-go-round would just have to do. On the other side of the Intracoastal Waterway, across from Barefoot Landing, is the Barefoot Queen Riverboat Cruise. A 90-minute lunch cruise is $40 for adults, $25 for children 3 through 12. Or a 2-hour dinner cruise, $60 for adults, $30 for children. 5 miles southwest of Barefoot Landing is the longest wooden pier on the East Coast. The Apache Pier, 1,206 feet long, was built in '94 as part of a very popular family campground complex. From Memorial Day through Labor Day, there's live music from center stage that is under the big yellow pagoda halfway down the pier. Croker's Restaurant and Snack Bar is on the pier for seafood burgers, hot dogs, and beer. There's also an arcade. You don't have to camp here to enjoy the pier. Just enter the campground and tell the attendant you would like to go on the pier, and they will direct you toward the parking area. Now in Myrtle Beach city limits, the Carolina Opry Performing Arts Theater and the Pirates Voyage Dinner Theater. Ahar, matey! Where you'll experience timeless tales of pirate crews, mystical mermaids, in a performance with stunts and a 4-course dinner. Tickets range from $49 to $55 for adults or $24 to $30 for children 3 through 9. Or how about a pirate cruise? 9 miles to the southwest, you can go on a 90-minute cruise aboard the Blackbeard pirate ship. All hands on deck! It is $28 for adults and kids, $13 for toddlers 1 to 2. Cleave him to the brisket. There's the landing at the Boathouse Grill to get a bite to eat or drink before or after your cruise. Jet ski and boat rentals available here with Myrtle Beach Water Sports. About a mile and a half south of the Pirates Voyage is a really good vegan eatery, the Kind Belly Cafe. It's 5 miles north of the Skywheel, but worth a trip. I arrived just at closing, but Linda here, nice enough to make me a good goddess wrap. They also had these Pure Bliss bars, which are awesome. On this Saturday night, all the restaurants were packed. I didn't want to wait 2 hours for food, so I had these Pure Bliss bars and nuts for dinner. They also provided a good healthy snack for our trip up to the Poconos as well. I took my wrap straight down 79th Street to the beach. Found a little access point to eat my lunch on the beach. There's only about 4 parking spots here, but there are several other little access points like this one along North Ocean Boulevard. Here, a nice boardwalk to the ocean with benches on the boardwalk. A nice little place if you want to enjoy the ocean, but don't want to deal with the big crowds. This wrap filled with all the healthy organic ingredients and vegetables to give my body good energy on this busy day. Two miles down on North Ocean Boulevard is Gardens by the Sea, a little park with picnic tables, a playground, and is wheelchair accessible. Myrtle Beach has several mini golfs. A mile south of Kind Belly Cafe is Jungle Safari with waterfalls and life-size animals. It is $11.50 for adults or $10.50 children 4 through 10. After 6 p.m., add $1. 2 miles down Highway 17 Business is Treasure Island Mini Golf. a pirate-themed course with hills, palm trees, lakes, amidst colorful rock formations. Across the street is the pet-friendly La Quinta Inn. Another mile down Highway 17 Business is another pirate-themed course, the Spyglass Adventure Golf, just a couple of miles from the Skywheel. It is $12 for adults, $8 for those under 12. This is a large course with holes behind a big waterfall. A little over a mile further south is Captain Hook's Adventure Golf, two 18-hole courses that incorporate Peter Pan characters, from pirates to mermaids to Tinkerbell, an impressive course with caves and waterfalls. $11.50 for adults or $10.50 kids 4 through 10. After 6 p.m., add $1. There's still a couple more mini golfs to show you, but for now, let's go to Myrtle Beach's #1 attraction. Broadway at the Beach is a must-stop in Myrtle Beach. It's the downtown Disney of South Carolina. I'd recommend experiencing it both in the day and at night. The Ripley's Aquarium is here. I was impressed, having been in many Ripley's museums. This was better than expected. Impressive sea life in tanks. There is a little glass tunnel where you can crawl under the tank. I think it's for kids, but I couldn't resist. You can stick your head out in a little bubble in the middle of the tank for cool pictures amidst penguins. There is also penguin encounters for an extra charge that allows you to touch the penguins in a 30-minute session. Also stingray encounters available too. There are touch tanks for jellyfish and stingrays. For general admission to the aquarium, it is $37 for adults, $25 for children 6 to 11, $13 children 3 to 5. There is also a little glass-bottom boat adventure over the dangerous reef for an extra $10. Discounted tickets available that also include the other Ripley's Myrtle Beach attractions, like Wonderworks that is also located at Broadway at the beach, that features 100 hands-on plus science exhibits, plus laser tag, a ropes course, and a 6D motion ride. Wonderworks by itself is $32 for adults, $26 for children 5 through 12.
Thank you all, man. It's clear. When you're ready. Good to go.
Combo tickets available on the Wonderworks website that also include the Soar and Explore zipline and outdoor ropes course. The zipline by itself is $20 per person, or a combo with the ropes course is $29 per person. There is also rock climbing, a bungee trampoline, duck paddle boats, a leisure boat. And for an adrenaline rush, try the Beach Rider jet boats. These are New Zealand-style jet boats. They are $23 for adults, kids under 12, $20. No reservations required. The driver makes it a thrill ride. Hold on. I'm riding with Jeremy, Dre, and Jay, visiting from Sumter, South Carolina.
What'd you guys think? I like it.
For more amusement, there is the Backstage Escape Games, in the Mirror Maze and Vault Laser Maze. When it's time for food,
Feed the fish.
you have several restaurants with entertainment, like the Crocodile Rocks Dueling Piano Bar, the American Tap House, and of course the Hard Rock Cafe. As the sun sets on Broadway at the beach, the lights at the Pavilion Park light up. This is the theme park with the observation wheel and over 20 family-friendly rides. It is actually two parks in one. First, the action park for the adrenaline lovers, and second, the fun park for those who want to chill at a slower pace. An all-day pass is $38.50, or you can just pay $1.75 per ride. The observation wheel is $10.50. Ran into followers of ours, Lewis and his wife Kate, also YouTubers. They have their dog Sasha with them, doing the right thing by carrying their dog in a pack.
And you're thinking about moving to Sarasota?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Either Sarasota or Fort Lauderdale.
Just a half mile west of Broadway at the beach is the Broadway Grand Prix, a recreation complex with 7 go-kart tracks, rock climbing, top rides, and mini golf. Next to that is the Hollywood Wax Museum, where you can take pictures with your favorite stars. $27 to $33 for adults, and $17 to $18 for children 4 to 11, depending on the season. Further down is Myrtle Waves, South Carolina's largest water park. They are open from mid-May to mid-September. General admission is $37 if you are over 4 feet tall, or $27 if under 4 feet. Ages 2 and under free. There are 2 major helicopter tour companies in Myrtle Beach. We'll show both. There's Helicopter Adventures just a quarter of a mile from the Wax Museum. I chose Helicopter Adventures because it flies right over Broadway at the beach. They advertise rides as low as $20, as does Oceanfront Helicopters, the other tour company. But for any kind of a decent tour, you'll have to pay more. They show you a map in the office that shows where each tour goes. I chose a middle-of-the-road tour called Dunes Adventure, which was $80 per person, and $7 of tax added as well. This tour goes 18 miles. You can take a tour that goes all the way to Barefoot Landing for $130 per person. It goes north along Highway 17 and the Intracoastal Waterway, then turns to the coastline and heads south along the shoreline. Because of this, I'd recommend being on the right side of the chopper for a better view. I always like the front seat, but for this ride, couldn't get a great video of the shoreline. Not a big deal, because most of the shoreline I can use a drone with FAA permission through the Air Map app. Just want to mainly show you the experience of riding the helicopter tours here. The other helicopter ride is Oceanfront Helicopter Tours, located 3.5 miles south of the Skywheel. They have 9 different tour options. Rates I think are pretty similar to Helicopter Adventures. I believe Oceanfront Helicopters heads out to the ocean first, and then they head north along the shoreline. So probably with them the left side of the chopper would be the best view of the coast. Check with them to make sure though. Another good vegan eatery is Earth Cafe. Located a couple miles north of the Skywheel. They have breakfast, omelets, pastries, wraps, and salads. I ordered a falafel wrap. As we head towards the boardwalk, there's the Mount Atlanticus Mini Golf, a huge tiki-themed mini golf with 2 18-hole courses, one of the courses fully handicap accessible. Across the street from Mount Atlanticus is Myrtle Beach Zipline Adventures, with an aerial challenge and zip lines 600 feet long, where you go 40 miles per hour, some free falling. We have arrived at the center of Myrtle Beach, at the boardwalk. Next to the volleyball courts is the Oceanfront Bar and Grill, a longtime mainstay eatery of the boardwalk, with open-air seating and patio dining. Makes this a great place to enjoy meal and drinks. Also a good website for ordering your meal, to just pick up your meal and go. You see, this is why you need a dog backpack. Don't put your dog through that. Get a Kurgo dog backpack like I have. I put a link in the description below. I ordered fish tacos. It was delicious. The boardwalk has been refurbished with these colorful planks made of recycled plastic, but made to look like wood. It is currently 1.2 miles long from Pier 14 to the 2nd Avenue North Pier, but will be extended to 3rd Avenue South, very close to the Westgate Resort. Another good spot to eat is Dirty Don's Oyster Bar and Grill. There's also Mo Moon serving eclectic bar bites and killer tropical drinks inside a pineapple or a fish bowl. Every boardwalk has to have an arcade. The Fun Plaza has retro arcade games. You purchase a fun card for the arcade games at this ATM machine. I'm trying some skee ball. Yes! A DJ jamming at Plyer Park, where there's outdoor concerts next to the Skywheel. Only service dogs allowed on this wheel, but the observation wheel at the boardwalk at the beach is pet friendly. It is $17 for adults, $13 for children 3 to 11. Includes 4 revolutions lasting 12 minutes. There's a VIP gondola that is $55 for adults, $36 for kids, with a glass bottom floor, and you get double the flight time and plush leather seats. Pier 14 is at the northern end of the boardwalk promenade, a 3-minute walk from the Skywheel. The Pier 14 restaurant and bar offers some of the best views of Myrtle Beach. A full menu with seafood burgers, tacos, and pasta, with a dining patio right on the pier. Also a full-service bar for tropical drinks. This pier, originally built in 1926, has survived several hurricanes. The pier has a cleaning station, benches, plenty of seating. Ran into 3Play Jay, who loves to fish here.
What do you think of Myrtle Beach?
I love it here. I'll move down there for
An elevated seating at the end of the pier. Just a great place to relax and enjoy the view. There's a live cam on this pier. I've put a link in the description below. Across the street from the Skywheel is the new Funplex, opened in 2021. This is a tropical theme amusement park with 7 different attractions, a beach bar and grill. A day pass is $36 per person, or a 1 week pass is $99. Also on the boardwalk, a long-standing landmark of Myrtle Beach, the Gay Dolphin, the largest and most unique gift shop on the beach. South of the volleyball courts, the boardwalk turns into a paved promenade all the way to the 2nd Avenue Pier, where we begin with the sunrise earlier.
So let us have some fun. Oh girl, you know we're one. 2 of us, 1 on 1. Leave it up when you can.
This pier was recently renovated after being damaged by Hurricane Matthew in 2016. The end of the pier is still closed, but the rest of the pier is open. This is another good pier for fishing. The Wicked Tuna, a highly reviewed chain restaurant with seafood steaks and sushi, located at the base of the pier. Our last mini golf is the Jungle Lagoon, that is located next to the KOA. It is $9 for adults and $7.50 for children 5 through 12. Now let's head south and explore more of the nature of Myrtle Beach. 5 miles south of the Skywheel is Myrtle Beach State Park. It is $8 for adults, $4 for children 6 through 15. This is one of 4 oceanfront state parks in South Carolina. We'll show another one in next week's video. There are cabins available here for camping. I put a link in the description below. Also a nature center with trails, a beach, and a pier. I ran into Paul and Renee escaping from the cold of West Virginia.
And now here we are, it's 75 degrees, the ocean's beautiful, the beach is awesome.
And the park is great.
We have some beautiful seashells here. We love combing the beach.
Paul and Renee are not the only ones migrating from the north. You'll see plenty of birds and wildlife. There's ADA crossovers here. No pets allowed on the beach between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., May through Labor Day. This pier is really nice, very wide, excellent for fishing. You'll find king mackerel and red drum from May through November. Redfish and sea trout July through November. There's an opening in the center of the pier for bait buckets. There are many seafood buffets in Myrtle Beach. This is the original Captain Benjamin's seafood buffet. It was $50, but they allow you 3 large containers plus 1 small container. I only used 2 containers because me and Bella could only eat so much. It would have been easily enough for 2 people. And the staff extremely friendly and helpful. Their hush puppies were out of this world.
I could eat about 1.5 million of these.
Next to Captain Benjamin's is the Track Family Fun Park with 2 elevated go-kart tracks, blaster boats, a spinning coaster, and a Fat Daddy arcade. Another restaurant for Middle Eastern food is this Jerusalem Restaurant and Bar, an impressive plush dining room. They were good about taking an order over the phone. Just a warning about food in Myrtle Beach. On Saturday, all the restaurants and eateries were packed, easily an hour to 2 hour wait. But on this weekend, on Sunday, was much, much better. So for Friday and Saturday nights, you might want to make reservations ahead of time. In filming beaches across this country, I can't think of any beach that has more variety of things to do than Myrtle Beach. Sure, the foundation of an exceptional beach getaway is a great beach itself. And the South Carolina coastline certainly has that. But when the sun sets, you need other entertainment options. And this is where Myrtle Beach has really excelled and continues to make improvements. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Myrtle Beach in the comments below. We are Tampa Aerial Media. We film travel promos across the USA. If you would like to hire us to film your city, region, or area, contact us at info@tampaaerialmedia.com. We are not done with the Grand Strand yet. Next, we explore the greater Myrtle Beach region, where we will show you even more things to do, including several boat tours, an island of goats, a marsh walk, and more nature. More good info so that you can do more than just come to Carolina in your mind, but actually really physically come and check it out. Blessings to you. wherever you may be.
Oh, hey, cabin, coffee, trees. You might think I'm in the mountains, but actually, I'm in the low country, on the beach, Myrtle Beach.
If you think this is just a beach, you got another thing coming. It's time to gear up. Hold on, as we show you what they call the Grand Strand. Welcome to the first of a two-part series at Myrtle Beach, covering 60 miles of the South Carolina coastline from the north.